So yeah, what's up, y'all? This is an Ish talking video. No, I'm not angry or nothing like that. I've just had a difficult day. Why is somebody knocking on my door when as soon as I start to make this video? So yeah, this is an Ish talking video. I'm a little drunk. I have had a tough day. And I just want to get into these subjects so I can get my mind off this bullshit. I want to say hey to some people first. Shout out to Miss Nika69 on Twitter. She said, my prayers are with you. I pray that you feel better. Thank you, boo. I appreciate that. I need the prayers. So, shout out to Callie601. Shout out to you, boo. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. I love you for that. Who else? Shout out to Luscious Kisses 202. Shout out to you too, boo. I told y'all I get y'all them shout outs. So I think you said something. Let me see. Fuck did you? Oh yeah, you was just showing mad love. You was just showing mad love, and I respect that, and I feel that, and I just want y'all to know that I appreciate that. I am in no way big-headed about this situation at all. I am still in amazement about how many people like to just hear me fucking talk. Well, anyway, so I'm kind of pissed off because y'all know I put up 4 videos yesterday, and out of those, only 1 could be monetized because they want to pitch and pinch and fucking be so disgusting about what is copyrighted. Yeah, y'all know I sing, but give me a fucking break. It's like 2 lines of the damn song. It's not even like a cover, so I don't understand what the fucking big deal is. But you know what? Instead of like getting all upset and emailing these people, I'm just gonna be like, fuck it and make another video that y'all can't do that shit to. So here we go. Before we start the video, you guys, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Y'all know I put out these videos a couple of times a week. And I try to show and proof and be real and be 100 with y'all every day, all day. That's what I do. So let's get to this Ish talking thing. So Penn State loses all wins from 1998 to 2011, making a black coach from Grambling the highest winning coach in the NCAA. I forgot this man's name. I'm sure somebody will put it below like y'all always do. Checking me, boo. Check who gonna check me, boo. Right. So I know the coach from Grambling is now, back at being the highest coach in the NCAA. And there are not a lot of black coaches in football, in college football, nor in professional football. So I just want to say that, isn't that so funny how the cookie crumbles? Now, I'm more than sure that there's some black boys that Jerry Sandusky raped because he would go after young men whose families were in pieces, moms that worked really hard but no dad in sight. It was always some, a lower, just basically some fucking hood kids, white, black, Spanish, whatever. They was hood kids that they were supposed to be given opportunities to. And he was up there, raping little boys, booty holes and shit. And now, a black coach is now the top. And one of my coworkers was so in love with Joe Paterno because she's from Pennsylvania. And I told, everybody was like so astonished with her being still, oh, he's such a great person, a great coach, da 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 da. And I'm like, to me, yes, personal and business is separate. But when you fucked up, like, by crossing that line of personal, to me, that something should have clicked in you personally to tell you that it was not right for you to cover up what was going on and to let this shit keep going. Y'all let them little boys get raped, and that's how I feel. Yeah, you may not have did it, but you just as wrong. I really, really, really want people to stop acting like just because they didn't do it, that somehow they're not at fault. They are just as at fault. If you in a car with somebody that stole a damn car, you get arrested too for driving in a stolen car, okay? And it's the same thing for them. And I'm glad they got all their shit taken away. I feel sorry for those boys that go to that school wanting to play football. Yes, I do. I feel like, maybe they shouldn't be out of playing those games. They should still be able to play their games. I don't feel like that was okay. But I do feel like the wins that Joe Paterno and Sandusky got should be taken away, and I also feel like they should have to pay a fine because that's fucking ridiculous. Y'all covered that shit up as an entire administration to protect y'all name. Y'all fucked that up, and how y'all forget that what is done in the dark will come to light. It don't matter how hard you try to hide it. There's no way you were gonna be able to hide some shit like that because that nigga was stupid. I'm sure that there were a bunch of times when Paterno or anybody else had to sit him down and tell him, look, bruh, For real. Chill the fuck out. And he didn't listen. So since y'all didn't do what y'all was supposed to do, now Penn State has to pay for that. Sorry, that's how the cookie crumbles. So Mariah Carey is to host American Idol. Miss, and I can't sing since, whatever. But that's all right, though. Whatever. I think this is an excellent choice. Mariah will give us crazy, and she's fabulous, and she's an actual real talent, and someone who has the experience to give people advice on vocal range and vocal singing. You can't get that from them other people that was sitting at that fucking table. Yeah, okay, Steven Tyler, but rockers are rockers. Like, rockers are rockers. Like, they do that. Like, I know they gotta have their win and all that. You have to have some type of talent, but it's not the same thing as being a true, like, vocalist. It's not the same thing. Love it. It's American honey wild turkey. Love it. Yeah, that brown. What else? So I read that model from Victoria's Secrets that looked just like Tyra Banks, and she looked like that girl from Coming to America, Salida Banks. Yes, Hubble. The one that used to go with Nick Cannon, but I think now she goes with Terrence J. Well, supposedly they were in a club, and some girl who was friends with Terrence J went up to him and hugged him and kissed him on the cheek, whatever, saying hello. And Salida Banks came out of nowhere, punched her in the face, broke her nose, and then her friends jumped the girl. Really? Is that what happened? And why are you bringing this up 9 months later? Salida Banks, if you did that shit, you need to get your fucking life. Because on the real, you're a Victoria's Secret model. Don't be in no fucking club acting like a hood rat over no Terrence J. Terrence J, really, boo? I'm going to need for you to get your life. That's all I got to say about that. Chris Brown and Rihanna are supposedly back together because of these incoherent tweets that they put out, linking that they might be in the same place at the same time. He said something about landing a helicopter, and she said something about my baby just landed, come help me pick out an outfit, or some shit like that. And all I can say is, who gives a fuck? I'm only talking about this shit to talk about the fact that I'm annoyed at how much speculation there is to whether they are together or not. Who the fuck cares? Who? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it matters whether they're together or not at this point. It does not matter to me. They probably been fucking since before. They probably been putting on a show for every fucking body, including that little Chinese Vietnamese girlfriend of his. I don't know what she is, y'all. Don't be coming at me all stupid and shit. Karach. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, everybody be want to get all offended and shit. Like, seriously, I'm like the least... Like, I don't dislike anybody. I am not one of those people. The only people I don't like is ignorant ass people that really dislike other people. Like, I can make comments like this, and for me, it don't feel like it's bad. It may be bad to y'all. I'm sorry. Whatever. So then, all this shit going on with the Jackson family. What's really hood, bitch? What's really hood? So I know y'all probably have heard or seen all of this video on the internet about Janet Jackson smacking Paris, Michael Jackson's daughter, smacking her in the face, calling her a spoiled little bitch, and trying to take her phone away from her. Then somebody said that Paris smacked Janet back and told her to get the fuck out their house. And I think Janet and Randy that went to the house, and I don't know why they were holding their cell phones like they were recording what was going on as they were trying to get the cell phone away from Paris. But they were trying to get Paris and her two brothers to come with them since they've been tweeting their family business all fucking for the past couple of days, 9 days or something like that. Paris said that Mama Jackson was missing. Mama Jackson was not missing, you little demon seed. She had a stroke and she was trying to get the fuck away from y'all because y'all are stressing her out. Let's be real. Y'all didn't know where she was, but Janie knew where the fuck her mama was. Janie was having her little vacation on her yacht with her little rich boyfriend, and she on Twitter, Paris on Twitter, talking shit about how she hasn't heard from her grandmother, about how whoever did this is gonna pay. And it's like, little girl. And I'm sorry, but Janet, you needed to go jack her ass up. She ain't nothing but 13, 14 years old. She needs to get her ass jacked up, get that cell phone taken away from her, sit your ass in the corner. Yes, she's a teenager. Teenagers tweet, but at the same time, you are Paris Jackson, bitch. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm so very sorry. You want to live the perks of being Michael Jackson's child, then you need to know that there are certain things that you cannot do. Like, get your ass on Twitter and tweet about your family business like you ain't got no motherfucking home training. I'm very disappointed. I don't like this shit at all. And I wish Janet did smack her in her goddamn face. Because I know she probably a little smart ass. You know those little rich, spoiled ass little kids. She need her ass whooping. They forgot. Y'all from Gary, Indiana. Y'all ain't from LA. Get that life. Diamond was on a Breakfast Club, and I know I talked about this in my other video, so I'm not about to talk about it now. But it was on my Ish Talk, like it was in my Ish Talking list. Whatever. Y'all, shout out to Sherman Hemsley because he died. Honky. Everybody dying. What's up with that, y'all? I mean, people gotta die. You know, people getting old. People have to die. Dying is a part of life. So, oh yeah, shout out to at Devil Sweetness. Allie, shout out to you, boy. I love that Abby. Shout out to Alicia P at Bville _9294. Shout out to you, boo. I'm looking at y'all tweets right now, so that's why I'm sending the shout outs. Oh yeah, shout out to at Miss Royal Y. Q Abby, boo. You too. Mwah. Shout out to you, boo. Who else? Shout out to Crystal Joy. Shout out to you, boo. I'm probably not going to put these names in. I'm probably just going to put this shit up. So y'all be listening for y'all names. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm tired, y'all. It's been a tough day. We found a place, right? But some things have to be fixed on the place. And then we got to try to hurry up and give them a deposit and everything before they give the place away. But it's like, you know, we just spent all our money on a move into this place. So it's just a little... It's a little exhausting in this bitch right now. It really is. And can we just talk for a second? Could it not be no worldly events? Can I just, like, you know, talk without, you know, people judging me and shit, talking about I'm just, you know, I'm too emotional. Bitch, I'm a female. Of course I'm emotional. What is wrong with y'all? Anyway. So, I mean, I'm just at odds with my life right now. Look at me having a fucking It's Rocks moment. Did y'all see that video? It's Rocks in her house on Saturday by herself, acting like a teenager when their mom and their daddy leave. She in the house getting fucked up, listening to music and shit. That was funny. I love It's Rocks. She go hard. Oh yeah, something I forgot that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the National Urban League was in New Orleans this week, and President Obama was here, and there were a group of old ass white people standing outside the convention center or picket signs about him not giving his country is for religious freedoms and Obama is for abortion and no to abortion and I'm pro-life and da-da-da-da. Okay, I know that like the whole abortion thing is a touchy subject, but that ain't got shit to do with what the fuck Obamacare is trying to do. And that's what pisses me off. Birth control is not abortion. Stop saying that shit, you ignorant motherfuckers, okay? Abortion is when a baby is actually already in the womb. When it is a fucking embryo, okay? Fetus, embryo, whatever. I forget how many months because I've never been pregnant, so I don't fucking know. All I know is me taking preventative birth control is not the same thing as having an abortion. I know this because no guts come out of my vag. So I'm guessing that these two things are not the fucking same. And it pisses me off the way people pick and choose what they want to use out of the Bible or what they want to use out of the Constitution. They only want to see this shit from their perspective instead of looking at it all the way around. The big deal is with Obamacare, he wants Catholic institutions that have jobs that give people insurance. He wants them to cover birth control. They won't cover it because they feel that goes against their religion. To me, that's total bullshit, okay? Because y'all Catholic, I'm Catholic, okay? I was born in the Catholic Church, but I have my grievances because I have a mind of my fucking own, okay? I have a mind of my own, and I have issues with an institution that has problems with birth control, but does not mind letting pedophiles go free just because they're priests. That's my fucking problem. Y'all every time a priest turns it out to be a fucking pedophile, y'all always transfer him. He don't never end up in jail. Yet, you have a fucking issue with the president making employers provide birth control. A person has a choice whether to take it or not, okay? So it's not really going against your religion if you don't want to take it, but they should offer it because everybody that's Catholic does not believe that, and everybody that you know, that works for them is not going to share their same beliefs. So to me, they're encroaching on somebody's freedom. To me, the president is just saying, give people a fucking choice. That is what he's asking. Give them a choice. Now, y'all want to say everybody is so against pro-choice when it's in this situation. Yet, when it comes to his fucking tax thing that he wanted to do, what he had to do to get the Obamacare, saying that everybody has to have insurance in the country or they would be breaking the law. At first it was breaking the law, and then he turned it into being a tax. And that is legal to tax. That is totally fucking legal. That is constitutional. So to me, y'all are mad when he wants to actually restrict something. That's their whole argument. Their whole argument with that taxation of the making everybody get health care is you're making everybody do something, and it's America and nothing should be mandatory and da. Get the fuck out of here. A lot of shit in America is mandatory. Just because a person has a choice doesn't mean they really have a choice. If they want to not have issues, they're going to do what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. And who the fuck doesn't have insurance? Do you know how horrible they treat you in the emergency room when you don't have fucking insurance? Do you know? And of course, my bum ass governor, Bobby Jindal, doesn't want Louisiana to even get the money. So we can't even really do anything about it. I don't understand why these people are so fucking upset, because this shit doesn't even reflect on us. Because he just basically said, we don't need that money. Fuck you. We not taking no money. Even though Louisiana is dirt fucking poor and has no money for anything. Did I mention that I can't stand Bobby Jindal? This is the same motherfucker that did not want to keep the tax on tobacco but wanted to take money away from college students to make their tuition higher. So you would rather not keep a tax on tobacco, something that is harmful that we shouldn't be using. You want it, because you know why? Because big tobacco is probably paying that ass off. I can't stand that shit. People are so outwardly stupid about shit. And these old ass people that should be worried about the fact that Bobby Jindal is probably the one that's going to get rid of your motherfucking Social Security. You worrying about other bitches having birth control when your old ass can't even have children no more. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. This shit ain't for you. Men are out there. What the fuck does this have to do with you? This has absolutely nothing to do with you. You don't even know half these bitches that y'all are so-called fighting so that they won't be able to get birth control. A lot of people I saw out there protesting were people that this shit doesn't apply to. To me, y'all some old ass people that ain't got shit to do with yourselves, and y'all just want to dislike this man because he's black and because he's doing what nobody else had the balls to do, which is try to make you motherfuckers making over $250,000 a year pay your appropriate amount of taxes, which is what we should be doing, which is the reason why we were in a surplus during Bill Clinton's administration. Oh no, but let's get into Bush administration where he wants to stop taxing the wealthy, and now we're in a fucking deficit. Everybody wants to act like that has nothing to do with it, but that's a real big common denominator between what was going on prior to Bush and what's going on now. This is over the years, this is what has happened. And I mean, it just annoys the fuck out of me that it seems like, every time they say something, they're going after him in the most disrespectful way. And it's like, dude, come on, he's the president. Where's your form of respect? I'm just saying, y'all. Oh, Jesus Christ. So anyway, yeah, I have an issue with people with that dumb shit. I'm all for President Obama. I don't agree with everything he says and does, but I haven't in my time that I've been living, I've only seen Bill Clinton and I've seen Bush, and now I'm seeing President Obama. And in those Bush years, those 8 years were enough to let me know that is not what the fuck you're supposed to do. And also lets me know that as a nation, everybody needs to pay their fair share of taxes. They pay a 5%, which may be more than our 20%, but at the same time, if they were paying their 20%, then maybe the country will be better off than it is right now with a fucking $1 trillion deficit that we will probably never be able to pay back to China's ass. And they will forever be looking at us like, bitch, you owe me money. Hurry up and buy. So yeah, y'all. That's all I had to say. That's all I wanted to talk about for right now. I'm sure I'll think of something else to talk about later. But yeah, this is me. This is us. Can we be real? Yeah. All day. I'm tripping. Whatever. Bye, y'all. Peace.